p.m. on AM 950, the progressive voice of Minnesota.
Why must the world be so cold? They've gone against what was told. Thinking rape is cool? Think about it. They think it's not wrong. Violence against women, the rape, the abuse, the emotional, physical, they all hold the hate. Think about it. Is it right or wrong? What attracts you? I'm not saying no names, but you laugh. Talk about it like nothing is wrong. Think about it. They all hold the hate. Gotta stop the violence. Stop the hate. Think about it.
Sponsored by the Minnesota Indian Women's Sexual Assault Coalition.
1 year ago, I was in the accident which nearly killed me. The last year has been a lot of work recovering, and positivity has been a key. Staying positive, I no longer refer to the accident as an accident, but rather the day my Toyota Sienna from Rudy Luther Toyota saved my life. That's a factual statement, and the main reason why I'll always own one for the rest of my life. Some places will talk about auto safety, but I'm a living example of why you and your family can trust a Toyota from Rudy Luther Toyota. Go test drive one today and try the hybrids. They're fantastic. Rudy Luther Toyota on 394 in Golden Valley.
With your AM 950 weather, I'm Brett Johnson. Look for light snow tonight with a low around 13. Thursday partly sunny with a temp falling to about 12. And Friday cloudy with a high near 18. Nightingale is a fun, vibrant, service-focused cocktail bar and restaurant open since 2012. They have daily specials including half-price wine bottles on Mondays from their chef-curated wine list. Plus check out delicious vegetarian and vegan options, plus one of the best gluten-free menus in town. Located off 26th and Lindale, more at nightingalempls.com.
Portions of the following program may be pre-recorded.
The views expressed and the opinions given by the individual host, guest, random reptoid, or chupacabra may not necessarily reflect those of AM 950 Radio, its affiliates, or its sponsors. Now, it's time to step into the unknown. There are things people experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in the corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us. Share your story, share your experience, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is Ghostbox Radio with Greg Bakken.
And this is Ghostbox Radio on AM 950, where every night we talk about the paranormal, ufology, Bigfoot, and so much more. My name is Greg Bakken. Thank you very much for joining me on this Wednesday evening. I really appreciate it. And with me tonight, I have Mr. Adam in studio.
Hello, hello, hello. At least we didn't call it a Thursday this time and get our hopes up for a weekend.
Well, your wife would have been right there to correct me. So there's that. So
like she's there to correct me.
Whoa. Yeah, it's going to be a sad night for you tonight, I think. But
always. It'll be a lights on night for a completely different reason.
So, I don't know. Last night, if you hadn't checked it out, and I got to still put the podcast up on the air because I had some audio issues, that I had Mr. Zero on yesterday. Sitting right where I am right now is Mr. Zero in the house.
Wow, in the fancy chair.
In the fancy chair from the 1980s.
Hey, that's a collector's item.
Yeah. Let's see how this does on Antiques Roadshow. So if you like the Monkees, like I like the Monkees or the Beatles, it was really pretty informative.
Mr. Zero's, though, that is a store that I need
restraint.
Yeah, because I've been in there a couple of times. And the first time I went in there, I walked out with a couple of action figures that I probably shouldn't have dropped that much money on, but they were collector's items. And then the other time I walked in there, I walked out with WrestleManias 1 through 10 on VHS, and I do not own a VCR.
Well, that works out well for you then, doesn't it?
I will one day have a VCR, and when I can figure out how to program it, I will be a genius.
Do you want me to transfer that for you onto like a file? I could do that. I have the technology.
Quite possibly. because they're uncut.
Because face it, you're never getting a VCR.
No, I'm not going to go to an antique shop and get a VCR before too long.
No, not at all.
Or have a TV that has AV cables that would play said VCR.
Yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you to watch this stuff. So go ahead. I'll transfer those for you at some point. There we go. Well, I'm glad we got some business taken care of today. Very important. So I'm really excited. Okay. As we can talk about in the program, my guest tonight, Debbie Romero, her and I kind of reached out to each other at the same time to be on each other's program. And it was just really, really fun how those sort of things work. I thought it was really a lot of fun.
It's serendipity.
It is kind of serendipitous. And it's just, I've never talked to Debbie before until, well, really tonight, but through Messenger and stuff. And it's always, I love meeting people who are passionate, who are gifted, people who really work to make the world better through these mediumship gifts and other areas of positivity. So I'm really excited to bring her on. And Debbie is an internationally renowned evidential psychic medium, energy worker, and empowerment teacher who's holding space to bring awareness, inspiration, and love as we raise the vibration collectively for humanity. Debbie believes a soul-to-soul connection is one of the most precious gifts one can receive. Teaching has brought her great joy of witnessing the transformations of miracles of her students as they evolve spiritually. Zoom has provided the opportunity to work and connect with others internationally on a larger scale. Transcend with Debbie is a platform guided with the spirit to help like-minded souls share their passion, inspirations, creativity, knowledge, and love. The biggest message from Spirit presents itself collectively for so many. Share your gift. The world needs your magic. So together, let's anchor in that love and light. And Debbie, welcome to Ghostbox Radio.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Adam. It's an honor to be here.
No need to thank Adam. That's what he does. But so first of all, it's so awesome to have you on tonight. One of the things that we want to do, first of all, we want to get to know a lot more about you, but we'd also like to do one question readings tonight.
Perfect.
Normally I kind of lay the groundwork of what we like to kind of have as one question readings. Would you like to kind of just go through what you will accept as one question for readings tonight, please?
I'm very open to any question that comes this way. Other than health, we're not doctors. We don't diagnose. I really do. If we were going into a well-being, it's more energy. So if you want me to look at the energy to see where I'm guided or where I'm directed, I can do that. Basically, I'm very open. I'm going to honor what comes through, and I'm going to honor what Spirit shares. So basically, let's just kind of politics. No politics. Please.
No politics.
No politics, and no questions in reference to well-being. And so I'm pretty much open to everything else to hold space for all of you, and I'm really honored.
That's awesome. And so for folks, if you want to put in your question in the comments, you can do so. We can see them. But also, if you would like to, you could call in 952-946-6205. 952-946-6205. Would love to hear your voice. It's Adam is standing by. Well, you're sitting, aren't you, actually?
It's a high chair, so it's almost standing for me.
Not a child high chair. Okay, let's just make sure we're clear on that. It's just a high chair.
Or to go for the Simpsons reference, this chair be high, says I. Simpsons Halloween.
Now we know why you're only here once or twice a week. So all right. So folks, get your questions in. In the meantime, I want to kind of start let's just talk about a couple things. I want to first of all start off because when we introduced you, you talk about Transcend with Debbie, and you said it's a platform guided with Spirit to help like-minded souls share their passion, inspiration, creativity, knowledge, and love. That takes a couple different forms, doesn't it? I mean, it's like how do people get themselves involved with it?
To be honest, it's just talking about and bringing forward awareness. Everyone holds a gift, and as we channel that energy and we bring it forward, it's about honoring where they are in their journey. And if one can resonate with what they're bringing to the table, great, amazing. We all have different perspectives. And so it's just kind of putting everything together, whether it is through energy work, paranormal, psychic, mediumship, tarot, color reading, ribbon reading, crystal ball, tarot. All of that is in our passion and flowing with divine spirit and truth. And so this platform is created not only for community, but for spirit to have a place to commune and to share their story.
Now, you do a program on things called Transcend with Debbie, right?
Yeah, so the Transcend with Debbie, and I'm on Things Network, and so that is where I will hold space on Saturdays and do readings on Saturdays, and then on Wednesday I try to get in a guest like yourself, and we just open up the experience to unfold it, to go, okay, well, what does this mean, or how do we look at that, and how did that make you feel, and what are your thoughts on it? So it's really giving spirit an opportunity to be heard, and also for your experience to be shared. So I find that this platform has given me the opportunity to globally hold space in that way for everyone.
That's fantastic. And for those who don't know, Things Network is a Facebook network that, I'm going to say you can get to on Facebook. As I just said, it's a Facebook network. And there's a lot of other programs on there as well. But what time is yours on Things?
On Wednesdays, the first Wednesday of the month, I'm on at 6 o'clock, and every Saturday at 10 o'clock.
PM or AM?
Oh, AM, Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, Greg.
You're very welcome. We have on with us tonight Debbie Romero, and we're doing one question readings. Some folks in the chat are asking, how does this work? You can put your one question that you want Debbie to read in the chat, or you can call us at 952-946-6205. That's 952-946-6205, and that's where we're going to go right now. We have Emily on the line. Emily, how are you tonight?
I'm good. Hey, Greg. Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Emily.
What you got?
So my question is, I'm doing a lot of work, and I'm going through some things. And I would just like to know if all the work I'm doing and all the things I'm going through, if it's for my highest good.
Okay. So when you speak of that, I find that you're doing a lot of actually healing. A lot of green comes into the work that you're doing. So you are actually holding space also for spirit to come closer. I find that you're actually a little intuitive. And so you're actually following your intuition. So yes, it is for your highest good. Your mind, your heart, your spirit is aligned. And I feel like you're trusting the process. When you doubt, fill into that doubt. Where is that coming? Who is speaking to you? I find that when you go to others to elaborate or to question, how does this feel? Or what does this feel like for you? Then you have their opinion in your auric field. And that can also cause a little bit of more question is what I'm getting with you. Specifically a gentleman that you talk to and you kind of give it, you run the ideas by them. So this is where you bring it back to self, ground the energy, come back to self and ask yourself, where am I at today with this? Ground the energy, fill back into that heart space, go back to your thinking, go back to the original plan. I feel like 6 or 7 months ago, you made a decision to make a change with your life. And so because of that, you're in the right path. You've created this and you manifested this and where you are at this moment, if this makes sense.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, rings a few bells.
Yeah.
Well,
that's amazing.
That's pretty good, Emily, huh?
That's amazing. You guys, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Emily. God bless. Congratulations on your endeavors.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, beautiful.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So now everyone knows how it works. I see a couple people saying that they're new here. So please put in a question if you'd like Debbie to answer. But a couple questions here coming up here. I want to... Let's do this. I have one question that is a request for a reading, but I want to ask this one first, and then we're going to take our first break. So, Facebook user, and here's the question I have for you, Debbie. If someone comes through as Facebook user instead of their name, does that change your trying to read them, or is it fine?
No,
okay, good.
Yeah.
So, someone asked the question, when did you realize that you could communicate with spirit? They always love finding out this about mediums.
Very good question. I will say when I was younger, I actually found myself communicating with spirit at a very young age. When it developed in more intense, where I was able to process or understand it, I would say after the passing of my grandfather, when I would see him, and it was my healing. He was the dude. He was the guy that took care of me, and so my heart went through grief, and because I went through grief, I seeked and was looking for that connection to him. Even when I saw him, I doubted it. But so I would say around 13, 14 is when I experienced that. But always as a young child, I was always sensitive. But to fully dive into that where I can see it in my clairvoyancy really clear and have interaction where spirit saw me and I saw them.
Yeah.
It'd be more around 13, 14.
That's fantastic. And let's see here. We're getting a lot of traction here. It's really cool, actually, to see. You know what? Why don't we do one more before we go to break?
Let's do it.
And someone asked the question, "How can I find my specific gift?"
Oh, wow. We always want that one gift, right? And so when you say gift, the gift of voice is what I get for you. We all have a gift. We all are a channel. We're all community. You connect to frequency. You can feel the vibration around you. So we're always connected to the energy. If you were to dance and you move that body, that is a gift to fill into the energy around you. So you're already in the gift by just being you. But for you, I feel speaking, voice is going to be really important. Pause, allow spirit to come closer. I feel that there is someone there that feels very much like a mother energy stepping forward, that wants to connect, grandmother spirit stepping forward. So spirit is definitely communicating. Find that within you that you are a dreamer. And so when I connect to your energy, I get the sense that you do feel more when you're asleep is what I get. But allow your energy to flow. Don't limit it to one. Welcome all of it is what I get for you.
Right, absolutely. Now we have another question here. Hey, or not, just a statement. Hey, beautiful. And
hey.
I'm not sure if that's for you or me, quite frankly.
Oh, great. Hey, beautiful.
Right?
Hey.
I think, or Adam. I mean, I doubt it, but or Adam. You know, I mean, anything's possible here.
Right.
So we all know.
That's funny.
We all know who it's for. Absolutely. Why don't we go ahead and do this? Let's take our first break. When we come back, folks, put your questions in the chat or give us a call over at 952-946-6205. We're doing one question readings with Debbie Romero. This is a fantastic, fun evening. Take advantage of it. This is really cool. You're listening to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950.
Hello, I'm Jody, also known as Witch Jody on social media. I opened Midwest Witchery and Healing in historic Stillwater because as a nurse, I love to help others. When you come and visit Midwest Witchery and Healing, you will find everything from divination and magical services, classes to ritual tools, jewelries, handcrafted candles, witchy gear, and much more. My store is a safe environment for all on their own unique path. Look for the purple door. Find out more at MidwestWitcheryHealing.com.
Magus Books, your multicultural spiritual supply store. Stop in and expand your horizons with books, classes, readings, and supplies at magusbooks.com or in our shop at 1848 Central Avenue Northeast in Minneapolis. From the best incense to beautiful statues, we have supplies and books for your spiritual explorations. Come in and chat with our knowledgeable staff and get what you need for your next adventure, whether you're fighting ghosts or opening your third eye. Check us out today at magusbooks.com.
If you own a holistic or metaphysical business and are looking to expand, then you need to be listed on metamorphosisconnections.com. It's a network where you can grow with like-minded practitioners and reach new clients. Metamorphosisconnections.com is an online directory you need to list yourself and your business. Our platform makes it easy for you to create listings of your products and services, and you can also choose to list your classes, events, and so much more. Metamorphosisconnections.com helps you create weekly and monthly promotional ads targeted towards your potential clients and promotes them for you via social media and newsletter. There are clients searching for your specialty right now. Let us help them find you. Start your listing today so you can share your own unique gifts and talents by finding the level of membership that best fits your needs. Let us help you reach your clients that are searching for what you do. Visit metamorphosisconnections.com and sign up today.
If the statistics say that 1 in 3 Native women and 1 in 6 Native men have experienced sexual assault in their lifetime, it means our whole community is affected by sexual violence. 1 is too many. Don't stand by, stand up. Don't engage in acts of sexual violence and shut down the dirty jokes, the gossip, the victim blaming and shaming. As a community, we can change the way we respond. Contact the Minnesota Indian Women's Sexual Assault Coalition to attend a workshop to learn more.
Sponsored by the Minnesota Indian Women's Sexual Assault Coalition.
And welcome back to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950. My name is Greg Bakken. Thank you for joining me. We have Adam in the house with us tonight. Good as always to have you with us.
Always good to be here, especially on a One Question Wednesday. I absolutely love doing these.
Absolutely. And for that, we have evidential medium Debbie Romero. It's been a lot of fun so far. Debbie, I got a question for you. You know, got people who are that you are connecting with, and they've been very happy with what you've been saying. Can people reach out to you for private readings?
Oh, most definitely. If you go to my website, transcendwithdebbie.com, it'll take you directly to my email, and then I can work with you based on all the different time zones in the world. We can narrow something down that's going to fit your schedule. So thank you.
And could you say the URL one more time, please?
Transcendwithdebbie.com.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Let's see here. We're going to do some more questions here. Once again, we have the chat filling up, which is great. Continue to do so. We'll get through as many as possible. We only have less than an hour to get through everything, but we're going to do our best. Also, you can call in 952-946-6205 so we can hear your voice if that's what you would like to do. Let's see here. Let's go over. Let's see if I can find. I have a mouse that's fighting. Not a mouse, but a mouse like this that's fighting with me. Every time I scroll up, it scrolls back down. For a minute, I thought maybe, Adam, you were playing, mousy with me or something.
No, not this time.
Not this time. All righty. Let's see here. Let's see. Going to here. Melody asked the question, how can I hear my guides?
You know, this is a great question. I think it's important that we develop time for self and spirit. When we give our body permission to attune to the energy of spirit world, it's important to sit. It's important to connect and to commune and attune. And so the more that you welcome them closer, the more you allow your energy and structures to move. And so that you invite them, first intent and then sit. Sitting in the power is a beautiful opportunity to go into the spirit world, to connect to your guides and bring them in one at a time and ask, help me to hear. But I'll give you a quick exercise for all of us to listen to. Everything is energy. And so if you can bring your awareness to outside your home, to the birds chirping, the water falling, the cars outdoors, it teaches you to expand your energy out, and bringing the awareness out, it grows. So you're expanding it to everything that it exists. And so that's a great little exercise, but the intent needs to be made. Give them permission to come closer. Sit in the power as you develop the petrol, the gas to connect to spirit world.
I find with so many people that I work with, and I definitely talk a lot about the paranormal, but I do consider myself very much on the metaphysical side of things. I find that most people don't realize how much power they truly have to make the changes that and to achieve the goals that they want.
Say that one more time, Greg.
I find that people don't realize the power that they have themselves,
right,
to be able to make the changes and achieve the goals that they want.
Well, we're spirit, so it's important to understand that you are the spirit. Mm-hmm. You are the connection, and we're connecting to another spirit from mind to mind. So yeah, we hold our own power, our own key to connect. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. We walk on the side of medical with this one. A few years ago, Barbara says, I had a big change in my health. I've been working hard to restore myself and wonder if you see my efforts eventually working.
You know, what I see is, and again, I'm not a doctor, nor am I diagnosing, but my hand wants to go to the spine, but it also wants to go to the feet. And so if you're walking with the foot, I definitely feel that there is something here that I want to bring awareness to. I do feel also my guides are bringing energy around the neck. So there is also something happening around the neck as well that goes to the jaw. So it's kind of giving me this impression that goes to the jaw and to the spine itself. So the nervous system they're making me feel like the nervous system is also energetically, I'm feeling. So please know I'm not diagnosing, but they're just giving me the energy of where we're mapping the energy, right? And so a lot of times, if I feel into this, I do feel you taking this step. And it is a slow baby step, but the steps are there. So the word I see is positive. I feel celebration. I do feel support coming in. in reference to this. So you must work with angels. There's a lot of purity, a lot of white, and so you're definitely divinely connected. I feel that you are someone that connects in a beautiful way, and so you've asked Spirit to also help. So you're not doing this alone.
Thank you very much for that, and I hope that helps you, Barbara. Moving on, and we're getting a lot of great questions. And once again, folks, keep putting them in the chat. We'll get to as many as we can. Also, if you really want something answered quicker, I will make the executive decision to say you will jump to the head of the line if you call in at 952-946-6205. 952-946-6205. Why would I do that? Because I like to hear people's voices. We don't hear them very often. The phone will ring here when I do it by myself because I don't answer the phone when I do it myself, the show. But then we have Adam here who does so much more than just answer the phone, but he helps us with that very much. So let's move on to Anne. Anne says, do you see a romantic development with John? And will I see him in person next month?
Interesting. I wanted to give you the yes, but I feel like you've manifested love for some time. I feel as if you are just like this girl that embodies love. I want to just say love, love, love is there. And so when I get this, I get the sense that you're very sensitive. You get the chills. And so the goosebumps, honor those goosebumps when they come in. That's the way of a woman stepping forward that comes in. Feels very motherly. Is just giving you that sign like you're aligned and you're right where you belong. So trust your instincts. I feel like when I go to John, I don't know if he's away or if he's traveling away. I don't feel him nearby, but I get the sense traveling is going to be involved here. So I definitely get the sense that you got to get in your car. You got to go. You also have to do your part. So don't expect him to come. There's also some things that you have to do as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I think that kind of goes along with what we've just been talking about too, that you got to, that you have the power over so much. That you can help with your own outcome. Let's see here. Going through here. Let's see. Lynette says, this might be too general of a question, but why am I here? That's a question I ask myself every night at 10 p.m. But why am I here? What am I here to do? Thank you.
Oh my God. Well, so you're speaking of your life purpose. If this is how I feel into this is where we really give ourselves permission to dive a little deeper into our self-healing journey or our journey of self, right? That Earth Star chakra, if we do that work and we go into that Earth Star chakra, it really illuminates for our soul path. I feel that, you are someone that takes care of people, Lynette. I feel that you are someone that has, really gone through a lot. I can tell that you've shared so much that it is now put you in a place of where you're protected. So let's open up that heart. Let's open up that mind to possibilities. If you've been nudged to learn from education or school, take that. I do feel a lot of medical around you. So I do feel that there is a lot of medical opportunities as well that is coming into my awareness as I fall into that more. But I feel that you're also here to lead and work with kids. And so I do see you working with children as that is brought to my awareness as well. But never limit yourself. There's so much more that you can do. I even feel that if you have this idea of like going in a big air balloon or adventures, like do that. Don't limit it to work. Like travel, have some fun, get in the water, go into that ocean and swim. And, all those things that are coming to your awareness, I feel are inspirations from spirit. You are definitely being inspired. Like, I want to go kayaking. I want to get in that boat. Enjoy your life. Allow the healing to unfold and dive into that Earth Star chakra and sit the journey within for self.
That's fantastic. That is really cool. Lynette, I hope that resonates with you. And one of the things, too, I want to ask is, do you like it if people send you notes of feedback, like from the show? We might get some people in the comments, like Emily was saying how awesome this was, but I bet you'd like to hear, like just down the line that if something worked out or something, right?
Right. Definitely. Email me back. Let me know.
Let her know. Now, I promised you all, I said, if you call in, you're going to get to the front of the line. And I'm a man of my word. Okay. Let's just make sure that everyone knows that. And once again, to do so, you can call 952-946-6205. We head to line 1 with Jennifer. Jennifer, how are you doing tonight?
Good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling in. Do you have a question for Debbie?
I do. Well, one is not reading wise spouses. I know you speak Spanish. My husband's first language is Spanish. Are you able to do reading in Spanish? Not for him right now, but just in the future.
I can speak Spanish, but there's an amazing medium listening. Miguel Gonzalez is fluent in Spanish, and he is also watching, so you may want to look him up. But yes, I can speak Spanish as well, but there are some words that will catch me.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're there, love, I would love, Jennifer, to work with both of you, and you can translate. Because I could feel that you actually want a mediumship reading and you want to speak with someone in spirit world. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because I could feel that with you, because the spirit immediately comes forward for you. And just do you mind if I tap in just for a second here with you?
Okay.
So immediately when you're speaking of husband, a mother steps forward, and there's just this comfort that comes around him. A lot of divine energy comes forward, a lot of purple, a lot of thinking, a lot in the mind. And so they're just soothing that energy for him. As, we as parents, we think of children, we think of family. And so the Virgen Guadalupe comes forward as well. So either the name is Guadalupe or the meaning of Guadalupe is very significant for both of you, if you would understand this.
Yes.
Okay. And so just know that presence is stepping forward here as they are acknowledging something here with the chest, and not a doctor, not diagnosing, but they're definitely acknowledging the energy around husband here. And just please know that they're very much aware of your concerns, your prayers, and your love. And so as a token of their love, they leave you with a rose, and not just one rose, a white rose, which signifies new beginnings, purity, trust, understanding, and hope is the words that I leave you with. And so just know that they're with you. And so I thank you just for letting me just tap in there just for that brief moment.
Now, Jennifer, did you have did you have any other question other than that, or?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I may be going through some medical issues, but I was in the process of opening a business. I was just hoping that my medical issues wasn't going to delay my business plan.
I definitely seen that around the for you. They are on it when it comes to spirit world, when it comes to your well-being. Yes, business feels very good. I'm like excited. This woman's excited. Grandmother comes excited. Grandfather comes excited. Hardworking family. I feel like either I'm outdoors, field workers coming in, like really intense laborers. So you embody this within you. So remember where you came from, how hard they worked, and how they're blessing you with this same energy and frequency so that you can continue the same. So yes, it feels very positive.
Very cool.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, Jennifer. All right.
Thank you, Jennifer.
That was pretty cool. Okay, so once again, folks, make sure that I see that people are filling up the comments, but you can call in 952-946-6205, 952-946-6205. We go to John on the line. Mr. Marson, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Good to hear you. What's on your mind?
I just got a question for Debbie. Last Thursday evening, myself, my wife, and our 3 granddaughters were just sitting upstairs watching TV.
Right.
And we heard somebody moving around down in our lower level.
Right.
And right away, I'm looking at, okay, where's the 2 cats? 2 cats are up here with us. Where's the dog? Dog's up here with us. Right. I start thinking, all right, well, get up off the couch and go check it out. And the oldest granddaughter went with me. And we went down there, and nobody there.
Wow.
And we did find something, but nobody was down there.
Right. Now, do you, John?
I just wondered if you could maybe tap into it.
Definitely. I definitely felt that either you had some type of device, or I don't know if you're doing paranormal, but I felt like this, like Scooby-Doo, it comes out of you like dun dun dun, right? Like, I'm gonna get some equipment, I'm gonna check it out. It's like if you were the policeman or the fireman of paranormal and you go and do your research, right? When you say this, I definitely got a presence of a daughter or someone that is like a woman that stepped forward, is the sense that I got. As I feel into this, I don't know if you've felt this before, but there's an appearance of like a gown, whether she's wearing a white gown, I feel like a pajama. I do feel like I would have had an illness. I do feel that my hair would have been a little longer length, is a sense I get, but I feel like an acknowledgement to your granddaughter. So there is a connection to your granddaughter. And I don't know if you're aware of like when young children carry a very high frequency, and so she is very attuned to spirit world, is a sense I get. And so she's super sensitive, if you're aware of this or not. I'm not sure. Do you understand this, John?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
And so there's a love that steps forward just to say, I love you. And so there is a woman that steps forward that feels very much, there's just expressive love. And it's like, I love you, Daddy, or I love you. So there is a connection here to this, if you would understand that.
Does any of that resonate, John, by chance? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just curious.
Excuse me. Yes, it does.
Okay. Are you good? Do you have any other questions for Debbie, or?
No, I'm fine. Our son had passed away about a year and a half ago.
God bless you.
And it's their father, so.
And I have to say this, John, you didn't do anything wrong. Please know that there's love. A sunflower comes forward. A butterfly is a significance of their presence to you. They've placed that in your hand as a token of their love and their strength for you as you continue your day. So please know they're with you, and my heart goes out to you.
Thank you. I get it. It's just that, yeah, they needed I knew who it was, telling to stop opening my stand-up freezer and throwing food out of it.
Right.
and that's just the kind of guy he was, but
right.
No, I get it. And I appreciate your reading, and yeah, you're pretty straight on.
Thank you. And please know you can ask them, tone it down. Tone it down.
Oh, I did. I
acknowledge that.
And everything is quiet since.
Yeah.
But, and sorry for, the emotions and everything.
No.
Don't apologize, John.
Never.
Thank you, John. Appreciate the call tonight.
Thank you too.
Brian was quite the wonderful guy, and he is missed by many of us. Why don't we go ahead? We'll take our next break. When we come back, keep putting your questions in the comments. You can call in 952-946-6205 as we are doing one question readings with Debbie Romero. You're listening to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950.
Reach your highest level of consciousness and well-being with metamorphosisconnections.com. Metamorphosisconnections.com is an online directory of the best holistic and metaphysical practitioners to help you make your most informed choices. You can search metamorphosisconnections.com for classes, events, wellness and life coaches, plus metaphysical products and shops. You can also search for a wide array of healers from all modalities, including EFT, sound healing, energy healing, light therapy, ancestral healing, shamanic healing, reflexology, past life regressions, hypnotherapy, yoga, and more. And if you're not sure where to start, the search feature on metamorphosisconnections.com is tailored to help both those who know what they are looking for and those who are just starting. Come explore the possibilities for your higher self by visiting metamorphosisconnections.com. Their experienced practitioners can guide both beginners and those that are already on their spiritual journey. That's metamorphosisconnection.com, your link to direct you on your spiritual transformation.
Hello, I'm Jody, also known as Witch Jody on social media. I opened Midwest Witchery and Healing in historic Stillwater because as a nurse, I love to help others. When you come and visit Midwest Witchery and Healing, you will find everything from divination and magical services, classes to ritual tools, jewelries, handcrafted candles, witchy gear, and much more. My store is a safe environment for all on their own unique path. Look for the purple door. Find out more at MidwestWitcheryHealing.com.
We served our country like those before us.
It was a dangerous area. All of Vietnam was dangerous.
The carnage of war left an indelible mark on me.
We came back and built lives. As time went on, we faced new challenges and found support to handle them.
I went to the VA, talked to my doctor. I started doing groups. I started doing one-on-one counseling.
At MakeTheConnection.net, you can hear our stories and find tools and services available to you.
In the heart of the Northeast, there lies a hidden beast, a dragon's lair at the crossroad, guarded by the maiden Mother Crone. A treasure trove of spells galore, discover incense, books, jewelry, and more. Just as the oracles foretold, this is where your mystery unfolds. As the shadows creep and the veil gets thin, do not fear what lies within. Magus Books is where your journey begins. Visit us at 1848 Central Avenue Northeast in Minneapolis or online at magusbooks.com.
And join us tomorrow on Ghostbox Radio with Greg Bakken. We are replaying an episode from August as I am out Thursday doing Myth or Mystery, which is a show on, if you're watching on Facebook, on Ghostbox Radio with Greg Bakken on Facebook or Things Network. It's a really fun show. But to do that, I can't do this show on Thursdays. And we're rerunning an episode from August with Miranda Young, and we're going to be talking about the historic Scott County Jail. Do you remember that one, Adam, where we actually got thinking that there was talking going on while she was talking?
Yeah, that one was a good one, and that was also the one where they have the jailhouse cat.
That's correct.
I'm sorry, I'm not a cat person, but that cat was adorable.
Yeah, well, all cats are adorable. Have you ever seen a picture of my Linus? Of course you have.
Yes, numerous
times. And then, of course, on Friday, we're going to be doing a replay of A Casual Friday from October. And then I will be back Monday. We are doing one-question readings with Debbie Romero. And, and this is a reminder for some who might be tuning in the first time, listening to one-question readings, that this stuff is, it can be very emotional. This is very important. And Debbie, when you're hitting the mark, and I got a number of comments in here of people saying what you've told them is spot on. It's also reassuring to them as well.
Right. It really is.
One example of that is Barbara. She says, you read for her in last segment. Thank you so much. You hit each part of the body that needs healing, each one. I am definitely working with my spirits and angels. I've made remarkable progress. Appreciation for your confirmation. Barbara, I've known for a number of years. I used to do Sunday nights. I used to do spirit box sessions. And doing kind of what you're doing, but using the spirit box. Nice. And we've had a number of people come through for her, and we've got to know each other over the years from that. So I'm so happy to hear what you had to say for her. Lynette says, "Thank you, Debbie. I do work with teenagers, so." There's just a lot. And folks, if I'm missing your comments or your questions, because there's a lot, we'll do everything to get through them. But please know it's not purposeful. And you can call in. You can call in at 952-946-6205, 952-946-6205. But we're going to go back to the comments. And Amber asked the question, who left the penny outside my bedroom door Monday morning?
Oh, wow. Hi, Amber. Thank you for the question. And thank you, Greg, for the validation that it is reassuring when we get that validation. Mm-hmm. And when it's the intelligence of spirit and to be able to know that we're seen, heard, and acknowledged, it's just, there's beauty in that. if I go to Amber's question here, the penny outside of the bedroom, I felt a gentleman, feels very much like a father, that feels like this is not just the only penny that you got. I literally feel that you've either saved them in some type of bottle. I get the sense that you save change, and so they're acknowledging this. I do have a connection near the water is the sense I get with this as well. And I feel like this gentleman loved the water, loved the sea on a boat. So I do feel this person is a very, very strong link for you. There is an acknowledgement of you missing this person as well. And so they're just coming in to give you reassurance. Like every time you celebrate something, they're like, you go, girl. So they're celebrating you and they're just giving you this acknowledgement, if this makes sense.
That is great.
I do feel him. There's a memory that he's giving me where he would sit down in a chair and I'm just kicking back in this recliner. You know, I feel like if I was a smoker, I feel like if I would sit there, like if I were to have a cigar, celebrate, you know, the kids, like I feel like a new birth of a young baby or stuff like that, a new baby coming in. So he's definitely around celebrating all the beautiful milestones is the sense I get.
That's pretty awesome. Amber, please let us know if that's resonating. I'd love to know, and I'm sure Debbie would also. And so I got this. I saw this earlier, and I figure that maybe you would know what this kind of is, because it's. Monica just asked, "Did I do the right thing by her, and does she know how much I loved her?"
Okay, so when you get the sense, when I sense or feel into this, Monica, I get the sense that you're speaking of a soul that's passed. If you're still here, a yes or a no would be great. I do feel that a lot of choices had to be made is the feeling that I get. I feel that things happen very quickly. I feel that there is this connection of I almost want to go to a friend or a family member here, like a woman that I'm connecting to. Is this what you're asking? So if I tap into this, yes, I feel like I want to give you the word yes, but I'm also hearing there were some things that I'm also feeling there was uncertain, your doubt and the no. So yes, she is understanding this. Okay. I feel a lot of butterflies around you. So as a reassurance, I mean, it's not just one butterfly. You have like tons of butterflies that come to you. And so you actually connect to spirit world is the sense I get. And so when I feel into this, it's just the orange butterfly, the monarch butterfly is very significant. And so there's kids that are playing and there's this young child and I see that you look up and they're just taking me to this validation of the goosebumps and the chills and the connection that you get on the right side as you feel into this. So yes, my love, I hope that resonates with you.
That's great. Amber says that I do save change. My uncle's funeral was that day. He loved water and fishing. I gave the penny to my cousin whose father it was. Thank you so very much. Yes, totally connected.
Oh, God bless Amber.
So that's pretty cool. Moving on. Cheryl asked the question, hello, if you're drawn, I'd love to know if you get any sense for where my next house might be and when I might be moving in. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So that is very direct. I don't know where you are, but all of a sudden I want to go to a connection to Alabama. I don't know, Cheryl, how far I'm in California, girl. So, and then I'm getting like some Midwest area. So I'm like Midwest out that way. So, you're not ready to go. I feel like you're dragging your feet just a bit. I feel there's some little loose ends that you got to go, business, work, things like that. You want to make sure you have set. I do feel that it's vibrant. I feel it to be, when you do go, I get the sense it's business. I feel like you're very business savvy. I feel very professional. I feel like you got your bags ready and you're like, I'm out of here. I don't care what nobody says. Toronto. And I'm dragging my feet for sure. Yes. Okay. So I definitely get that. So there is this feeling of going. And it's like you want to build this empire. I feel like you're very fit. I feel like you're someone who's into like nutrition. I get the sense that you're very like, I want to give you yoga. I want to give you like your own studio. I feel like you're ready. So trust the plan. I feel March feels really good for you.
Cheryl wrote in, she said she's in Toronto and she is dragging her feet for sure. Now, Debbie, I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. I expected a street address in this.
Okay. So if we give an address, I'm going to give you 3335 is what comes to my awareness. So be aware of that. And I hear the street or the name Baltimore. So if you really want more detail, Greg, you got to ask, but that's what comes to my awareness. Write that number down, 335. And then Baltimore, however that resonates for you.
Now, I was gonna say, wouldn't you find it crazy? But you wouldn't, because this is what you do. If Cheryl comes back to you at some point and says, "Guess where I ended up at?" I mean, that would be pretty amazing. Now, she also follows up by saying, "Amazing, a new adventure, wow, and an address." There you
Way
go.
to go, Greg. There you go. Only
Yep.
on Ghostbox Radio.
Listen, we don't want general readings. We want like deep down, like, how many bathrooms is this house going to have? Is it going to be,
4. No. There's a number 4 that resonates with her, but maybe we're going to go for 2. I feel like, when I see the business, I see it really big. I see it's a big business. It's not something small, but then I also see something very small where she's down for like a loft and stuff. So she's going to have 2 places where she'll work out of.
So Monica responded. She just said 100% resonated. You can see I'm in trying to find a job mode. 100% resonated with me. Butterflies mean so much to me with all my past loved ones. I do get a lot of goosebumps, and I'm sure in time to some of the I'm going to start again because I have destroyed her comment. Okay, I'm still so excited that Cheryl's moving to Alabama at 3335 Baltimore Lane that I can't even keep track anymore. Take 55. Monica says 100% resonated with me. Butterflies mean so much to me with all my past loved ones. I do get a lot is goosebumps, and I'm sure I'm in tune to some of the signs that they have sent me. So she okay.
Most definitely. She did have multiple souls stepping in, but she was specifically asking for the one. So I definitely wanted to just try to focus on the one that she was concerned with, but there were multiple souls. I agree.
And Cheryl's going to have to invite all of us to the housewarming party. So
whoop, whoop, party.
Yep.
I like a party.
Yep. And pay for our plane tickets.
Yes, please.
That's part of the deal.
Yeah. We'll come bless it. Me and Greg and Adam. We're on our way. Be ready.
I don't know about Adam, but yeah, I mean, we can all, like, Adam doesn't like to fly. That's what I heard.
Oh,
so.
I feel your pain, Adam.
I don't even know if that's true. I actually didn't meet Adam until today. So, no, I'm just kidding. We worked together how long now? Was it 2 years that we decided?
Yeah, I think it's been 2 years.
All right. Okay. So, Jill Jade, who I know you're amazing, Debbie. Love what you do, and this is for both of you. Thank you for sharing these wonderful gifts and messages to us. Jill is one of my favorite people in the universe, so thank you, Jill. Janelle says, as I've been doing energy work, is what I'm feeling real? Am I getting it? I get where she's coming from, and I'm sure you run into this quite a bit with people just wondering, is it working for me? Am I actually feeling what I think I'm feeling?
I think it's important to honor whatever you're feeling. Don't question it. Don't doubt it. We push through our own energy and our own self beings that are in our auric field as well. So when we're holding space for the energy to come forward, you're also letting spirit do the work. So we're not in charge of that. And that's where we put our ego aside and let spirit take control. And so however they want to come forward, trust that the work is being done with the intent, the love, and the light.
That trust, and that's kind of groundwork, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes a long time to get there. We want to make sure that we are holding the most highest level of integrity for your client and for the person. As we're welcoming that closer blend of energy of spirit world, it is them that is doing the work. We are simply the link, the Wi-Fi, and the channel for the energy to come forward.
As we are about less than 3 minutes out, Adam, did you have something you'd like to ask?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Okay.
All right.
I happen to have 2 jobs. One of them I really, really like. One of them not so much.
Hurtful.
No, just the opposite of what you think. Is the one that I really like going to blossom into anything more full-time in the near future? Do you see that?
So, yes, the answer to your question is yes, but your higher self, your own intuition is telling you to leave the job that you don't like. If you look at your energy and you're holding on energetically to something you're doing that you dislike, is taking away for the energy to blossom for the new. There's been many steps that you've taken to inspire and to create the movement for yourself, but you've also gotten your own way a little bit. So the word trust from a grandfather that steps forward, the mission and the plan that you've had set forward for yourself. There's a lot of mic talking. There is a lot of you in the front line of whether you're working with people that are coming in and you're interviewing them like you are here, but in public is what I see. I want to give you TV, network, show. I want to give you more of groundwork, more paranormal, more investigations. So take your time, but also look at where you are giving your time that is not of value.
See, Greg, I told you GBN is going to be a thing. I had a 5-year plan for us.
Well, I'm glad someone's planning my future because it ain't going to be me.
Somebody's got to.
Monica, thank you for that. Monica asked, and we have about a minute left. Are you going to do a live TikTok today?
No, not today. I think I'm flowing here with you all now. Let's all take it in.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Once again, Debbie, where can folks find you and get private readings if they'd like to do so?
transcendwithdebbie.com. It'll email me. Again, I will get back to you. And in person, I will have my own space next month, which I'm really excited
Congratulations.
to do some in-person work starting after February 1st.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
Debbie Romero, thank you so very, very much for your time tonight. Well, this was so much fun, and you've helped so many people. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Ghostbox Radio. It is an honor and a privilege to be here with all of you today. God
and
bless.
we would love to have you back on if
Most definitely. Anytime.
Keep the party going. Absolutely.
Let's do it.
We have Miranda Young on tomorrow, Casual Friday on Friday, and I'll be back Monday. And everyone, have a great week. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Standing up to the Hatriots.